Hi, welcome to English 0123. This is Intermediate Reading and Writing. I'm going to share my screen with you to give you a little tour of our course. This is the home screen, so you would have already seen this page when you open the course today. I'm going to go over to the modules page, which is where all of our course material lives. This is our classroom page, essentially. When you clicked on the modules page, the only thing available to you was this page where you are watching this video. I'm going to go back to the modules page to show you that now that you've watched the video, you should have a check mark right out here. So each of the items in this module and all of our modules will have some sort of action item word here. It says you need to view the Hines information, view the help and support, view distance learning policies and procedures. And once you have gone to those pages and done whatever the action item is, you'll get your check mark over here. Once all items have check marks, the module itself will have a check mark. And upon completing the introduction module, you will see 3 more modules for our course: writing, reading, and grammar. So these are the 3 main facets of our course. These modules are locked until you complete the introduction module. But once you have completed the introductory material, all 3 modules will be unlocked. In the writing module, you will see the material divided by major assignments. So the first thing we'll do is review outlines and paragraphs. And then you have a few content pages with videos, lectures, PowerPoints, notes, different things like that. And then you have an activity or assignment. In this case, it's a discussion board. Then you have another teaching page and a discussion board. Then you'll get to test writing 1. We have some preparation material, and then completing test writing 1. And I want to show you that each test writing has both a quiz and an assignment of the same name. And the reason for this is that the quiz is timed but cannot be run through Turnitin.com. Turnitin.com does not have a timer. So because these assignments are both timed and have to be run through Turnitin.com, I have to have 2 assignments. So what I want you to do is take the assignment here in the quiz, and then once you've completed it, just upload the same file to this assignment underneath to Turnitin.com. So it's pretty easy. I'll have reminders about that throughout the coursework. So that's just a look into the writing module. The reading module has a pacing guide. Well, actually, I'm going to take that off because it'll be in the pacing guide I'm about to show you. A resource page, a free write assignment, and a discussion board. You have 4 reading quizzes. And other than that, these teaching pages just have audio of me reading, some thoughts about what to consider when you're reading the pages that you are covering. And finally, you have your grammar section. And after this first discussion board, all of these assignments are through a tool that we're using called Connect. So you just click on the assignment right here. It opens a new website for you, and you complete the assignment in Connect. So I know that this is a little bit different. This is the only class right now that we're offering using this sort of self-paced schedule. And I'm going to explain more about that in our calendar. But essentially what I need you to know on this page is that each week when you come into the course, it's going to be up to you to click on the writing module, work a few things here, close the writing module, open the reading module, do what you need to do in reading, maybe 1 assignment, 2 assignments, close that, open the grammar module, work on your grammar material. You're going to be working in all 3 modules from the beginning of the class to the end of the class. So I feel like that is the one major shift that students have to get to work through this class properly, is that you're not going to complete the first one and then complete the second one and then complete the third one. You're working in all 3 simultaneously. And I hope that visually this makes a little bit more sense when you take a look at our calendar. Later in the introductory material, I have this file for you to print. But I want to look at it together here for just a second. in this class, we will have hard deadlines and soft deadlines. Soft deadlines mean Canvas makes me put a deadline, but it's essentially not due until later. And that applies mostly to the reading module and to the grammar module. In the reading module, I'll accept all work until the last week of the term. And I'll give you a definite date as we get closer to the last week of the term. It's not going to be the very last day because I have to get things graded, but just probably somewhere toward the end of week 7 of 8, I'm going to cut off all reading work. So that means if you want to work ahead, you're welcome to. If you happen to not get this free write done on week 1, but it's the first thing you do on week 2 and you get through the rest of week 2, that's fine. You don't have to email me to ask for an extension. You're not going to have late assignments or late penalties unless you just get excessively late. In general, I want you to take upon yourself to know your schedule and see what I'm suggesting that you complete each week in the reading and the grammar sections, and use that to stay on track. The grammar module will have 4 major deadlines, and any work from one deadline to the next can be done at any time in between. So you can see in the grammar section for week 1, I have an optional review connect assignment, and then 1, 2, 3 connect assignments. And then in week 2, I have 1, 2, 3 connect assignments. And then here's your note. This is your hard deadline, end of week 2. Everything from the beginning to the end of week 2 is due. Now, if you did all 6 of these assignments Tuesday, the very first week of class, that's fine with me. And you can go ahead and open the next grammar assignments. If you do 4 of them one week and 2 the next, that's fine with me. I just put them in the calendar this way so it would be even. So you know, if you don't trust yourself too much to decide what to do when, you have this plan that in week 1, if I do these things straight across here, then I'll be on track. So the writing module is where your attendance marker will be. And that means that if you work way ahead in grammar, but you don't work in the writing section to get this assignment complete, then you're going to have an absence for the week. And I kind of hate to do it this way, but I had people that were working ahead in reading or grammar and then not completing the major writing assignments, and that leads to getting behind very, very quickly. So of these 3 categories, of these 3 content areas, the one that I really have to be the most particular about you staying on track is the writing module. You will see that you have an outline and a major writing each week. So first it was the practice writing outline, submit your practice writing. Then your test writing outline, submit your test writing. Test writing outline is in here somewhere. Oh, this is your proctored week, so you don't have an outline this week. Next week, test writing outline, major test writing. Okay, so every week you're going to have outline, test writing, unless it's a proctored exam. Like I said, though, you can work ahead. If you find out that this first week things are kind of slow in your other classes and you want to just get ahead, knock it out, go for it. If you want to just knock out chunks of reading or grammar and stay on track in writing, then that gives you, free space in those weeks that you can devote more time to your writing or to something else that you have going on in your life. So each week you'll look horizontally. This is what needs to be done in week 1. Note the hard deadlines are bold and double underlined. So that is what I'm taking attendance on this week, or the writing assignments that are bold and double underlined. And if you have any confusion at all about this, please contact me and let me know. But my hope is that in seeing it visually, as you have here in this chart, that you can say, okay, in week 1, I need to do these 3 things in the reading module, these 4 things in the writing module, these 5 things in the grammar module. So once you've completed that number of things, you can close that module and go do something else until the next week. I would like for you to print this page out and actually put check marks here in these blanks for me, just to give yourself visually, okay, I've done this and this, I need to go back and do this and this, okay? So this is your calendar. Like I said, it's in the introductory material. It's further down the page under the Hines. Here you have your Hines material, a little bit about me and test writings, and then here, please print English calendar. So if you could print that file, put it in your binder, and that'll help you stay on track. After this material about the course, you've got a course policies quiz that I am requiring that you get 100%. You can take it a number of times, but I need to know before you start the course that you're understanding the differences in this class and a more traditional submission schedule. And then underneath that, you just have some files that just take a quick look at them so that you know where they are. These are just tutorials to help you using some of the tools that we use in this course. So I hope that gave you kind of a quick view of what the class looks like. If you have any questions about where to get started, please don't hesitate to message me. I'm hoping that by making the submission schedule a little bit more flexible, it will help you guys really invest in the course and use the time that you have wisely, whether it be with your work, with your family, with your education, and just give you a chance to practice time management and juggling the things that you have going on in your life, because that never gets any easier. So like I said, if you have any questions about this, please message me, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you over the next few weeks.